that. I do understand that, but when I talk about Chari, it's another story. When I'm talking about J Israel, it's another story. But
you still haven't answered me that. So all these questions you are asking, have you managed to ask even Chari or the wife who planted that recording in your house? Until today, do you know who did it?
I'll tell you something, Josie. We found out that there were secret cameras in my house in September. I was called in August. I was in Zimbabwe. Then I was told there was a break-in in my house. I've got messages. I drove all the way to Zimbabwe, to South Africa. I remember I told a very reputable person, I can forward you the messages, which you can actually post on the wall, and one friend. I've driven to South Africa because my house has been broken into. I got a house with 8 bedrooms. Anyone who has been to this house knows every house has got a TV. I've got a house with 3 lounges. There was not even one TV that was left. I have got cameras. They were all disconnected. There was no trace whatsoever what had happened in my house. I said, it is fine. It's okay. After that, later on, I said, let me reconnect my cameras. That's when I was told there are other cameras in this house. We said, oh, is it? We will bait them. If it's
that was in September, right?
That was in September.
When did my Chari come to your house?
My Chari came in my house just before lockdown in March.
Okay.
March, on the 12th of March, 2020.
And the cameras were put like in September, way before, right?
Honestly speaking, I only got to know my cameras were not working after my things were taken away from my house. Only when I was saying, let me now sort out my cameras. That's when I realized that there were other secret cameras in the house.
So who planted the cameras? Was it not Jay?
You know what, Josie? To this day, if there's anyone out there who have been given the gift of dreaming or the gift to see, please put my mind at rest. I have to know who can be that cruel, who can be that cunning, who can be that evil. I am sure even the devil, Satan himself, is so afraid of his position. Because a person who can do that, the devil should be afraid. This person is.
But why didn't you remove them, Blessing? When you found out you have secret cameras, why didn't you remove them?
I wanted to know who had done it. I'm going to talk about Josie. I'm going to talk about Josie. If Josie is going to be very hurt about the things that I would have said, somehow she's going to come and confront me, isn't it? I'm going to talk about Pamela. If Pamela is going to be hurt by what I would have said, one way or another, whoever put these cameras, we are going to set a trap. One day, the real person who put the cameras, we are going to trigger something and they will expose themselves.
So in other words, when you were sitting in your lounge with Jay Israel that day discussing about whatever, all this, you knew there were secret cameras?
I'm not going to comment on that, but mark my words when I said I was not willing to remove those secret cameras without knowing who had put them, for what purpose, for what reason, to achieve what.
But why won't you comment?
Why won't I comment?
Yeah, because just want to know.
Because maybe it is legal and we've taken it up, and
okay,
sometimes
reported.
Yeah,
reported the.
Yeah, I reported. Yeah.
Okay, so there is something.